Welcome back here. We're talking weight management made easy. I love the sound of this, and I think you're really going to benefit from this segment today. We're talking about simple steps to keep the pounds from adding up. Dr. Frank Dockler is joining us from HealthyOne Weight Loss. So good to see you.
You too.
You brought a lot with you today.
Yeah. I packed up a box a little larger than I thought when I was getting it ready today. But
when people know in their hearts, either for medical reasons they have to do the weight loss or just because they want to, how do you get started? Because I feel like for some, it's so difficult to stay through this process until you really see some good results.
Absolutely. Everything we have designed is to get quick results at the beginning while we can instill habits and teach people how to do the right things. If they get too hungry during the process, if they're not seeing the scale move, yeah, they give up on it.
You can give up.
And they could be on the right track.
Are there internal things going on in our bodies too that might prohibit us from? I mean, it makes it difficult for us to stick with a weight loss.
Yeah, so one that we don't talk about too much is ghrelin. Ghrelin, also known as the hunger hormone, kicks in especially when we're eating a lot of processed foods or sugars, which is sometimes why you can sit down and eat a bag of Doritos and just keep eating and eating until you feel almost sick.
So that's my problem.
I don't think it's your problem, but I think it's a problem for a lot of us.
I'm not kidding you. I don't have a turn-off button a lot of times.
Yeah, it's ghrelin. It actually tells us that we're hungry, so it'll help us to continue eating during that process. But most natural foods, non-processed foods, don't do that. When was the last time you sat down and had a nice piece of steak and a potato and a vegetable and just could not stop eating it? You reached a point where you felt full. And so normal, natural, healthy foods from the earth are more important to us, and that's how we help them manage the weight. And it's not unusual for someone to lose 20, 30, 40 pounds just in the first 6 to 8 weeks.
So they're seeing some quick results with doing it, and doing it a healthy, clean, easy way. So you brought some veggies, clearly veg. So are we combining certain things like this to make sure that we do get that fullness? Food
combinations are extremely important, and we lay out a very easy plan so that people with very specific appetites and likenesses for food. Not everybody likes fish, or not everybody likes red meat. So for instance, these are actual examples that I just put together. It took me about 30 minutes to put all this together this morning in my kitchen, just to show how easy it is.
Well,
one was cooked in an oven, one's on a grill, one's on...
Is this what do we have?
This right here, this ahi tuna steak. Seared that in about 6 minutes. Steam some broccoli, a little bit less. This is an example of what somebody might have at the most restrictive phase, and maybe later on, a couple hours later, they're hungry, you want something sweet?
Yeah.
A bowl of fruit.
Here's a good glimpse of that. Did you cook that yourself, you said?
I did cook that myself,
sir.
but it's been sitting out for about 2 hours now, so I
we won't eat that. We won't eat. But now, these are examples you give in your program to help people. What about spices?
So most spices can be used within these processes. You gotta remember, spices originally were medicine. You know, the whole trades and the routes throughout the entire world were established for things like turmeric and salt and these different spices, because they weren't just used to spice up chicken or add some flavor. They were medicinal in nature. And so spices like turmeric, like curry, oregano, cinnamon, pink Himalayan salt are actually good for us and necessary with cooking.
So they give a little flavoring, and they're good for us too. Can't complain with that. You have some nuts also included in this. You have coconut oil, so certain oils are really good.
So yeah, a lot of people think that if they want to lose weight, they have to give up fat. That's not the way to do it. Now, hydrogenated fats and your corn oils and stuff, yeah, those you want to give up. But olive oil and avocado oil, coconut oil, those are all good for us and very necessary in the diet. And those don't cause us to put on weight in the right amounts. They actually cause us to help to burn weight.
So what I'm seeing here is whole foods, whole ingredients, not things like those magic pills that you would see on infomercials or like pre-packaged things. No, get that all out.
Easy prepared, easy lists. We show them how to do it.
So how can they be part of your program?
They just give us a call. They can either go to our website, HealthyOne Weight Loss, or they can just give our office a call and talk to one of our staff members, and they can answer all their questions and set up a time for them to meet with me.
Listen, I've learned a lot from you today, but the most important part is why I eat a whole bag of Doritos in one sitting. So I'm sure that you've learned a lot as well. Give his office a call, go to their website to find out more information. You're always a wealth of knowledge. Thank you so much for coming in today.